Hello everybody, it's your boy WeezyFMamba. We're back at it again with another Evil Dead the Game video. Today's video, we are going to be doing each and every survivor and what their best build is. Now, a lot of these builds are very similar with each character. As far as the class goes, there are slight changes to certain people, and we'll kind of go over those things. So even though there is, I think, let's see, 5, 4, 4. There's 18 survivors now, right? It shouldn't be too long of a video. We're just going to start with leaders, head down through warriors, hunters, and finish with supports. So we'll see you then. We'll go from there. All right, let's get right to it, y'all. I've cleared everything out. A beautiful thing about survivors is it's super easy to remember the builds. So I didn't even take screenshots. These are going to be all off memory because, again, most of them are very similar. You just make slight changes to a certain few. So let's get right to it. Excuse me. All right. Let's start with the leaders, guys. The best leaders, and then I will kind of go through the ranking system too of who I think is the best to play at the current meta with the new Who's Your Daddy update. So this is also going to be essentially a tier list video for you guys as well. Okay, but we're going to start with the best leader in the class, and then we will work our way to second, third, fourth, fifth, and kind of do the ranking system that way. That way you guys can understand that the first person I do is the best of the class, and the last person I do will be your worst of the class, okay? So as far as the best leaders in the game currently, it is definitely going to be Leader Ash. He is OP as fuck with his fear mechanic. You guys immediately want to go fear 5 when you're applying your pink F threat points, your pink fuck skill points. I'm sorry. You are going to want to immediately go fear 5. It negates all fear for your entire team for the entire game, especially currently in the ball meta where everything is based on fear and fear looping. You guys don't understand how overpowered Leader Ash is countering ball. As long as you guys stick together and stay in his aura, we will be able to counter ball's fear, drop, fear, loop, trap, mechanic shit. All right. So this is the build you want to do, guys. Immediately, you're going to want to always go aura based with these leaders. Probably all 4. There's going to be 4 leader builds. They're going to be essentially the same, or 3 leader builds that are essentially the same. I'm a Prestige 2 Leader Ash currently, but we are going to move on, and I will show you guys what the best build will be for P0 through P5. So, great influence, maxed out, 100%. 1 in cardio, 2 in Artful Dodger, because you want as many dodges as you can. If you go 2, you get 4 dodges as a leader, and we go from there. Let's finish the top row. Arcane Knowledge, a horrible perk, but we have to burn it just so we can get to Master of Influence. Quicker cooldown, once again, you're only saving an additional like 6 seconds if you go for 10%. Or not even 6 seconds, I'm sorry, like 3 seconds if you go for 10%. Just do 1 on quicker cooldown, 1 on Arcane Knowledge. And then we have to go back down to Industrial Strength. Only 1. Now people think, oh, but leaders are weak. Industrial Strength, max it out. No, Industrial Strength only hurts your supports, guys. It's very minimal, and you don't need more than 10%. 1 point is worth 10%. 2 points is not worth only 5% more. Okay, we go down here. I'm sorry, let's max out Master of Influence and fast forward. Guys, this is why leaders are pretty easy to manage as far as making their builds, because it's super quick, super easy. All right, we have to spend only 5 more, or was it 4 more points, I think, because I don't even have that second prestige point yet. So actually, we should be good. Let's see, if I'm prestige 2 but only level 3, that means I only have 26 points. So I need to go to 24, which would leave 2 points, right? Or 1 point left over. 1 point left over. So 2 points left over for Prestige 0. Sorry, guys, I'm doing the math and I'm doing this on the fly, so let's get to it. So I immediately go Seeing Stars, but then I just go to melee weapon. melee damage. So do 2 out of 3 with Seeing Stars. This is going to be your best P0 build for Leader Ash. Okay? Now, Seeing Stars, Prestige 1, max it out. Prestige 2, max it out. Okay? Right there. Prestige 1, Prestige 2. Prestige 1, Prestige 2. Right, Prestige 1, Prestige 2. Okay, and now, when you guys get more points, you're going to have the Prestige. Yo, I might be doing the math wrong here. How many points is this? 4, 8, 16, or 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I still only have 26 points here, which means I have point 27, 28, 29, and 30. So there is 4 points still remaining with Hunter Ash, or Leader Ash. So what I'm going to do is max out hollow points with those 4 points. Kind of make it this way. Stopping power, balance bar damage, only 5% increase. It's minuscule compared to what we would have if we got 25% more damage with our ranged weapons. So the last remaining 4 points that I will have with Leader Ash will go into hollow points. Again, sorry guys. Normally I don't do the video where I don't have them maxed out yet, but this is just how it kind of works out. We'll do math at the same time. Only Prestige 1, which means I only have 25 skill points with Aninobi. So this will be perfect. She is virtually the same. You want to go completely... Oh, you know what? Sorry, guys. I'm supposed to do it in order. Hold on just a sec. So, Leader Ash is the best leader. The second best leader right now will be Ruby. Okay, we have 26 skill points. And she is essentially the same. Nothing changes with leaders, essentially, outside of Annie and... Lord Arthur. Okay, so here is your best Prestige 0 Ruby build. And then you're just going to put 1 more in Seeing Stars for Prestige 1. And then Prestige 2, 3, 4, and 5 max out hollow points. It's exact same build as Leader Ash. You don't need to change it. Okay. The third best leader definitely is Brock at this point. He just came in. He's a pain in the ass with his aura. The fact that he can carry 5 shemps, 5 amulets, 5 matchsticks. The ability to carry up to 8 matchsticks is fucking crazy. Just because, why not for the memes? Carry 8 matchsticks and counterball. But once again, guys, his particular build is literally identical. You don't need to change anything about these 3 leaders. Okay? Always have Master of Influence and Fast Forward maxed out with leaders. It is a must. So Prestige 1, I'm going to put it into Balance Bar with Seeing Stars. Prestige 2, 3, 4, 5, it's going straight into hollow points. Once again, this is the best build for leaders. Now, the fourth is definitely going to be Aninobi now that her aura is back and fixed, but her build changes slightly. She is a ranged weapon master, essentially. With her ranged damage, she gets better damage. So this is why we kind of go a separate route here. We still will go 2-2 Artful Dodger, but since she's ranged, we really want to go deep pockets. We want to give her that 15 extra ammo, because if she doesn't, she only can hold fucking 30 rounds, right? Because she's a leader, and 30 rounds ain't shit. So we want to at least get 45 rounds out of Aninobi. Once again, we still do 1, 1, and then 4, but we skip Fast Forward with Annie because of her abilities with weapons. We want to make sure that that is the thing. So, Stopping Power, Hollow Points, and Wig Splitter. We want all range damage maxed out with her, and then 1 out of 3 in Industrial Strength. As far as the remaining 5 points, because I still don't have my Prestige 1 point here, this is when we will go back and put everything into Fast Forward. Her build is definitely better right now with having the range damage in first instead of running the fast forward build, but 4 points in fast forward, and then the last point you can put it into bounce bar from ranged attacks, or you can do I can still help, or you can have her sprint longer. It really doesn't matter at this point. The rest of her build and filling out is essentially just get fast forward in whatever point you want to go in. Okay, so currently the ranking system, once again with leaders, is Leader Ash, Ruby, Brock, Annie. The worst leader in the game, but obviously leaders are still really strong, is going to be Lord Arthur, and he also has a different build than the first three that we did. So we're gonna go ahead and max out the range. This Artful Dodger maxed out, 1 in industrial strength, and then we go full melee with Arthur because that is his particular build. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then with Arthur, this is where it kind of gets interesting because he already is at level 25, just these, right? So this is where we put fast forward 5%. It's nothing in comparison, guys, to 15%, but this just starts the ability. We don't need anything else at the moment. So with Lord Arthur's Prestige 1, 2, and 3, fill out fast forward to make sure that you get the maximum potential of reducing the duration timer of those blue objective points. And for Prestige 4 and 5, what I do is I go down and I put it right here, either in stopping power, or if I'm combining with somebody who is running Hunter, I will go deep pocket. I can pick up and carry an additional 15 rounds for my Hunters. But honestly, I feel like a 15% increase of the balance bar. Sorry, a 1%. No. 1 in stopping power and 1 in quicker cooldown. 10% stopping power to give me more ranged weapon damage or balance bar damage, and then I can max out cooldown. But again, there's really no point. After you max out fast forward, you can just essentially fill anything in. That's just how it is. And the reason why we max out last word, that final hit damage of the combo, is insane, especially when you want to chain your stuff with Lord Arthur to get his aura even better. Okay, that is your leader section. Let's continue on to the warriors. The best warrior and the best survivor in the game, period, bar none, end of fucking story. Number 1, your boy Scotty. I'm a P5 Scotty main, have been since launch, and this is the best build that you can have. Remember, I have 30 points because I'm Prestige 5, so we need to make sure that that is a little bit less. So let's go ahead and max out last word, max out Artful Dodger, max out Devastating Force, Tougher Than Hell. We go 1 in fighting shape because, again, drops below. Yes, 1 in fighting shape. Stunning strikes, because most of the game you're going to be above health threshold. Just remember that. Most of the game. But this is arguable. You could either go second wind or fighting shape, but I just do fighting shape. Stunning strikes, weapon master, one-handed we skip, two-handed we max out. We come down here, seeing stars, blunt force trauma, heavy hitter, increased damage with melee attacks, heavy melee attacks. And then right now, this is going to be your P0 build. Okay, right here. You make sure you do 2 out of 3 stunning strikes first. When you are finished with Prestige 1 or Prestige 0 and you are now Prestige 1, max out stunning strikes. Prestige 2 and 3, seeing stars, max it out. And then Prestige 4 and 5, you only put 2 in industrial strength, because if you get to 25%, it's really fucking hard for your supports to heal you. It is kind of hard to explain how industrial strength works, but believe it or not, increasing your health actually hurts the team, because your health pool is higher, and when a support drinks a shimps and you're in the red health, you will stay in red or barely get to orange. If you're in orange, you can't get past that threshold. This is why industrial strength is only good at either 1 or 2 points. This is your God build, P5 Scotty build right here. Take your screenshot, guys. We're going to breeze through it. We got a bunch to go through. The second best warrior in the game, definitely AOD Ash for me. I feel like Mia is definitely even worse off now because of the ball mechanic, but it's the same fucking build, y'all. He has a chainsaw mastery, but the chainsaw is fucking garbage. It's garbage, okay? It's terrible. The tracking on it sucks. The balance bar on it sucks, etc., etc., okay? So, with that being said, same build. Run Lumberjack Axe builds on AOD Ash, okay? So, last word, Artful Dodger, Devastating Force, Tougher Than Hell, 1, 1, 1, 1, 3. And then for the last point, we immediately just go here. This is going to be your particular build that you have when you are prestige. Oh, we still got room. Okay, this is right here. I'm sorry. I was counting points that I didn't have. I only have 26 points. Wait, I still have one more to go because I'm only a prestige 1 level 1. So we only had 25 points to mess with. This is the best build for when you are P0. The same build I just said with best P0 build for Scotty. Same thing here. When you're a P1, max out Seeing Stars. P2 and 3, max out... I'm sorry. When you are a P1, max out Stunning Strikes. When you're a P2 and 3, max out Seeing Stars. And Ps 4 and 5, max out put 2 in Industrial Strength. Simple, easy, cakewalk. So again, third best warrior, definitely Mia. Again, Henry is just a tank, and he's not fun to use at all. But Mia is stupid high damage output. Once again, same exact build. You're going to want to run a complete build of Lumberjack Axe build with Mia as well. Do not get suckered into using her machete. Do not get suckered into her using her machete, because the machete mastery, while it is awesome that we have a mastery weapon, fast weapons, and high fear negation and problems will cause you to kill your teammates, especially in the ball meta right now with fear looping and etc. We love seeing Mias. Us demon mains love seeing Mias in the game because we know that we're gonna possess her. And her literal ult makes her possessable after it is finished. So definitely stay away. Once again, Prestige 1 Mia, so max out Stunning Strikes. Prestige 2 and 3 Mia, Seeing Stars maxed out. Prestige 4 and 5, once again, Industrial Strength. Nothing changes with those 3 warriors. The only difference is Henry. He doesn't have high damage output. Henry is the tank that you want to be, so we just tank him up. Okay? So only 1 out of 3 in last word with Henry. We still give him the dodges, the Devastating Force, Tougher Than Hell. This, I still run. You want to run a balance bar build with him, such as a Sledgehammer, because that is like just what he is so fucking good at. So we run balance bar damage, Seeing Stars maxed out, blunt to our balance bar from blunt weapons, and then we go down here. Again, we got to make sure that it's right, and we don't do masses. Do max out two-handed melee weapons and heavy hitter. So we go the top row with Henry. It's a little bit different, but he's just a tank, man. And honestly, it's really freaking cool to have that Sledgehammer mastery. You could still run a Lumberjack Axe with Henry. It's just not as much balance bar, but that's your ranking system. For Prestige 1 through 1 and 2, just max out Seeing Stars. Prestige 3 and 4, we are going to max out. We're going to put 1 in Industrial Strength. I'm sorry. For Prestige 3, 1 in Industrial Strength. And then in Prestige 4 and 5, you can either do Reinforced Amulet, or you can come down here and do Stunning Strikes. I just don't know the difference here, really. Henry is kind of tough for me. I literally, if you can see, I've played fucking 2 matches with him. I think he's absolutely boring. No high damage numbers, outputs, and you know, it's just boring to me. So but this is, if you're a Henry fan, let me know in the comment section how you guys do your warrior and leader builds and all your builds in general. These are just my personal opinion of the best builds that you can have for survivors. As somebody who has over 2,000 hours in the game, I have played both Survivor, as you can see, and the Demon side. It's a little different. All right, now Hunters. We're going to rank them again. So once again, the rankings were Scotty, Warrior Ash, Mia Henry for Warrior. So those are going to be your rankings. Number 1, 2, 3, 4. For leaders, it was Leader Ash, Ruby, Brock, Annie, Arthur. Okay? Now we're going to rank the best hunters. We all know the deal. Hunter Ash, the fucking GOAT. He is arguably the best survivor in the game as well. He is a favorite of mine because Evil Dead 2 is my favorite of the franchise. Obviously, it's fucking Ash. I have the Savini skin for this. I have both Savini skins for this. Thanks to my beautiful wife. Thank you, Mrs. Mamba. Anyways, the builds are going to be roughly the same. In fact, all the builds are the same with hunters. So you go long shot. Just one for now because, again, we have to get the damage output here. And you will see the difference. 4 in hollow points. 4 in stopping power. Sorry, 3 in stopping power. Which is balanced bar from range. 1 in firm grip because reduced recoil of ranged weapons is fucking worthless in a third-person shooter. Okay. And then wig splitter, but again, we can't get there yet. We got to get a couple more points over here. So maximum stamina is not necessary with Hunter Ash. In all hunters, people think, oh, we need more stamina. You don't. Your stamina pool is fucking ridiculous. 5% is fine. What you want is max Artful Dodger to make sure that you're not burning your stamina as quickly as possible with those dodges. This gives you a guaranteed 5 dodges for that. Deadly up close is an absolute must. Last chance is an absolute must. I have 5 more points to spend. This is where we put 4 here in wig splitter. Okay. And then the last point will go the prestige 1. This is what your build wants to look like for prestige 1. Okay. Or sorry, non-prestige. Prestige 0. Prestige 1 and 2. Again, all you have to do is put right here. I'm so sorry. Prestige 1 and 2. Hold on. Yo, I'm tripping. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think of what I had. Yeah. Okay. So I did deadly from up close and deadly from a distance. I am just tripping, man. I'm sorry. I had a brain fart there for a second. So prestige 1, you have to burn a perk, quicker picker upper, just so we can get to deadly from a distance for prestige 2, 3, and 4. And then prestige 5 was going to be long shot, getting it to 35%. If you want, what I would recommend is instead of doing quicker picker upper off first, because again, this is your prestige 0 build, go ahead and put this in prestige 1. And then when you get prestige 2's point, hold that back out and then go ahead and put this way. That way you can get worth out of quicker picker upper because you're already backing into deadly from a distance. And then max out those both. And then right here, we just put 1 last point for prestige 5 and a long shot. It's a pretty big jump. But again, ranged weaponry is almost worthless there. I know I'm already going to hear it in the comment section about Fear No Evil and I Ain't Afraid of No Trap. These are essentially worthless prior to Ball. They're even more worthless now because Ball is just high fear mitigation. He's literally going to fear you anyway with the traps. Just remember, Fear No Evil has been worthless since the Demon Powers update to the Demon side. Trap 3, Demon Powers, and everybody running the Ball build or Plaguebringer, 75-second cooldown with their Demonic Dash, Skelephobia, everything gives you fear. Just drop your fucking weapon if you feel like you're going to kill your teammates. I always drop my weapon as a hunter. I know it's ratty, whatever. It's intended. They literally said it was intended. That's why it's still in the game a year later. So just got to remember to be mindful of those things. Okay. Now, again, this makes it a little bit easier for me. As far as the second best hunter, it's definitely going to be Amanda for me. She is literally a sleeper, but it's quick and easy to make these builds now. Oops. Because I only have the correct amount of points, which is 25 points. Boom. Okay, so Prestige 1. Is right here for me. Oh, yo, I'm chill. I'm tripping. Prestige 1. Okay. Prestige 2. Point here. 3, 4, 5. Deadly from a distance. Same build as Hunter Ash. Nothing changes with these builds. Kelly will be number 3, guys. Her bleed infliction is amazing. So once again, maxing out balance. Staying power. Oops, not staying power. Artful Dodger. Deadly up close. Hollow. Quick splitter. Oh. And you guys, once again, no, I'm sorry I didn't say it. Once again, Prestige 1 with Kelly. We will go quicker, picker, upper, just so we can unlock Prestige 2, 3, and 4. Deadly from a distance. Prestige 5. 1 more point in long shot. Okay. And once again, I'm going to breeze through this on this particular one because it's the exact same thing with it. So 1, 4, 3, 1, 1, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, and now 2. Okay, so again, your ranking system for the hunters, in my personal opinion, is going to be Hunter Ash number 1, Amanda number 2, Kelly number 3, Edward number 4. Okay. And last but not least, I think people's most misconstrued things is going to be the support class, and we're going to talk about it here. The best support in the game is support Ash, and there's no doubt about it. We have 26 points. I can only spend 25 of them for you guys for P0, so let's go ahead and do it. Okay, now we're going to put 1 here and we're going to come back to this. Okay, guys, Artful Dodger is a necessity on fucking everybody. If you have it, just max it out. All right, now with Warrior Ash, his passive, support Ash, his passive restores health with successful heavy melee attacks, right? And marking. However, marking literally can be 1 pistol shot. Literally 1 pistol headshot will do its job. It does not have to be a high weapon. It could be a gray pistol. Common shit. It could be a saw gun. It could be anything, right? So don't worry about range damage with support Ash, guys. It's not necessary. Okay, so let's go down here and talk about the health part, because this is where we're going to be most of the time with the supports. Maximum of 6-4. You don't need more than 4 amulets with supports, guys. I know that 6 seems to be amazing. Pablo already gets like auto 5 at P1. If you want to go deep pockets, amulets, whatever. I don't see it. I don't see it. So we'll show you at least for support Ash. First aid 1, 2 in deep pockets gems cola. We want to be able to hold 6. And then we got to go back up. We are going to max out Seeing Stars, balance bar damage for melee attacks. We are also going to max out. I'm sorry. We're going to put 1 in stopping power because again, we're not fucking with range damage, but this will unlock last word. The final hit damage combined with alternative healing is insane. Okay, you guys always want to run last word with support Ash. Okay, tougher than hell, no doubt, maxed out, and devastating force. All right, now this is where, again, we are going to have a little fun. I have 26 points, but I can only spend 25 for P1, as you see. This is my Prestige 1 build. Okay? I fuck with... Yo. I'm tripping. 2 and 4. And then 1, 2. So 3, 4 shemps plus. This is my Prestige 0 build for support Ash. Okay? The reason why I don't take packing pop, and this is what I'll never understand, what the argument has always been about packing pop. Starting the match with an extra Shem's Cola, which we already do 1, which gives us to start with 3. But people insist on maxing out packing pop when you guys don't understand the sheer amount of pops of colas that drop out of units. You turn your fucking flashlight on, you find 7 of them just chilling in a corner. Survivor loot is OP, we all know this, and there is far too many resources on the map. You don't need to start the match with an extra cola immediately. Save a point. It's only 1 cola. Your team is going to pick colas up for you. They're going to drop those colas for you. I never have seen or felt the appeal with this particular this perk, so I completely skip it. Okay, Prestige 2 point or Prestige 1 point will go back into Shem's Plus. We want to make sure this is now working for all teams. At launch, this perk only worked for yourself. It did not work for the team, but now it has changed. I don't have my second Prestige point yet because I'm only a level 6. But it's clear as day. Prestige 2 and 3 will go into Industrial Strength. Prestige 4 and 5 will go into First Aid. Okay? Simple as that. God tier support Ash build. The second best support in the game is your boy David Allen. David Allen. Love him. Got him to Prestige 1, level 20 or level 2, so I only have 25 points spill, but it's the same. Not the same. Sorry. He's ranged. He's my ranged guy. He's the guy that I fuck around with either the nail gun or the revolver. As you can see, he has a nail gun mastery, which again is not the best in the game, but whatever. You still max out Artful Dodger. You still come down here and max out Shemp's Cola Deep Pockets. But now we're going to the ranged weapons. So we will max out Balance Bar range. And then come up here for Wig Splitter. Tougher than hell. And then ranged weapon damage. So I kind of just split her up. All range, but we want to take less damage. We then have 1 cola here, and then only 2. I'm sorry, and I'll max out Shemps immediately with him. Shemps Plus. Prestige 1, 2, 3, and 4 will be First Aid and Industrial Strength, and then Prestige 5 will go anywhere. This is where it kind of has some play for packing pop, maybe, just because 2% damage for melee is not worth it. Balance bar damage for melee attacks maybe increasing. Anywhere else the perk doesn't make sense for David, but this is just the best case scenario at the moment. So David might actually be the only argument that I have for packing pop now that I look at his build and look at the points. 1, 2, 3, 4. And nowhere else seems worth it. The only other one would be Seeing Stars. So either Seeing Stars or Packing Pop is your best bet for David there. Third, obviously Cheryl. She is the heal queen. And this is where I have different builds, okay? Cheryl and Pablo are going to have the same builds, but Cheryl just does what Pablo does even better because of her ults, being able to lower fear when she drinks a Shemps. She has a healing box. We'll get to Arthur or her. We'll get to Pablo here in a minute. So with Cheryl, I completely only go heals. I do not fuck. I heal and fast forward. With Pablo, same thing, because they don't have any particular masteries, and they don't have any, they don't bring anything to the table but healing. Okay. So with Cheryl, we want to put 1 here and 2 in Artful Dodger. And we go full fast forward builds with our support Cheryl and support Pablo. We'll get to that in a minute. So again, we do a Fear No Evil there. We do maxed first aid, maxed deep pockets, only 1, maxed in this, maxed in that. Now you look, as you see, we currently have all of this. We will max deep pockets amulets for her. Okay. And then we still have 1 point to fuck with, right? What do we do? What do we do? Carol is as an exception, guys, for deep for packing pop. But again, I really stand religious to this not being worth it. Give me 5% more balance bar damage for my melee. And then we kind of split it up. What we're going to want to do for Prestige 1 and is to hit Wig Splitter. Even though it's 5%, all we want to get to is Tougher Than Hell. So Prestige 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Prestige 5, honestly, it would just be ranged weapon stopping power. Put 1 of each here. You still want to get Tougher Than Hell. That's the only difference with Pablo and Cheryl. Okay? So that is going to be your best Cheryl build. As far as the next best support, it's going to be Pablo for me. And it's the same build. Just remember that. So 4, Roger, 1, 2, max out deep pockets, which is even crazier that he can have that because he already spawns with an extra fucking amulet when he starts, and then he spawns with another extra amulet when he runs this. So honestly, when you get him to Prestige 1, it's probably not even worth running deep pocket amulets because he already has 2 of them extra. You know what I mean? But then again, carrying them can get you to 7 amulets. So I guess it is worth it. First aid maxed, deep pocket shims maxed, packing pop, and then maxed industrial. Once again, 1 into Seeing Stars because we want to get to Wig Splitter for Prestige 1. Prestige 2, 3, and 4, we go Tougher Than Hell. Okay? Boom. And then the worst and last survivor of the video is going to be the Blacksmith. He's not the worst survivor, but he is the, you know what? He is the worst survivor. Hands down. Okay? He is a melee comp, but we have to run melee comp. The reason why he's also the worst support, he cannot pick up ranged weapons. And he's going to have the least amount of colas here, right? 4, 4. This is going to be the problem. So, Shims plus 1. We have to get first aid and then deep pockets. So, we have to go Artful Dodger maxed out, no doubt. Boom. Give me the deep pocket Shims. And then we immediately have to come back up. For him to be viable, he needs to have melee attack damage. I always run 2-handed weapons, so I'm going to max that out. I don't fuck with Last Word. I don't think his combo matters much with that, but maybe I will when I come back to it. For the time being, we just are going to max out that. Let's do Tougher Than Hell and melee weapon damage. Okay. I'm always swinging heavies, to be honest. So 15% sounds good to me. I don't need to put any points into that. Let's go ahead and do 2 here and 1 here and just get him that little bit of extra strength and max. This is actually not too bad. In fact, the best way to look at this would be for your Prestige 1, I would max out Seeing Stars. For Prestige 2, 3, and 4, max out Shims plus. That way we can get the most heals out of our team. And then Prestige 5, just throw 1 more into Industrial Strength and call it good. That actually was much easier than I thought it would be. I don't mess with Last Word because, again, I don't need high damage numbers with Blacksmith. I'm not looking to set records here. I'm just looking to heal and do some damage when I need to. He's still the worst support in the game because you can't pick up a ranged weapon and pull somebody out of possession. You can't fuck with the witch from the range. If I needed to unpossess a hunter with a pistol like all the other supports, I can, but with this support, I can't. Most of the time, his loot is shit. He crafts fucking syringes and meat cleavers and crossbows and fucking saw guns, right? Prior to this update, too, all his shit fell through the map. He was even worse. At least they don't fall through the map anymore. So that's a good thing. Still the worst and my least favorite support and character in the game. That's it for the video, guys. I have covered all of 18 survivors, which is awesome. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 14, 18. Yeah, 18 survivors now, guys. I literally just posted the best 5 demon builds yesterday as well. Video is also on the channel, my previous upload. So definitely check it out. As far as the demon tier list, I never did that, so I guess I'll just do it at the end of this video here. As far as who the best demon in the game is at the moment, it's definitely still Puppeteer, has the best chance of winning all around, in game, early game, and book phase. Second best demon for sure is going to be Schemer, aka Ball. Plague, number 3, Warlord 4, Necro 5. Okay, just kind of throwing that in there. All right, y'all. Well, it has been an absolute pleasure once again recording another video for you guys. Every day I go live on Twitch, 4 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you guys would like to shoot me a follow over there. We are on our way to 1,000 followers. We just broke the 515 follower mark on our 5th month anniversary of Twitch. Today was my 5th month anniversary on Twitch. It was awesome to see and awesome to be there. So I appreciate y'all. You guys go ahead, take care. We'll see you next time right here, right now. Have a great day. Thank you.